Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead. Well, I've got spaghetti sauce rumbling away in the crock pot, and I have those noodles I made for lasagna, so let's make some cheese raviolis. So here's our noodles, and I had them in the freezer and I thawed them out, so it looks like they're gonna be okay. So let's just do these one at a time, because I'm not sure how many I'm gonna make. I'm just gonna slap that down there. Now I'm going to be making spaghetti noodles as well, because I'm pretty sure this wouldn't be enough for Papa. So let's just cut apart these noodles and see what we can do. I don't have, where's my knife? There's my knife. I don't have a ravioli part for my machine. And somebody said that I should get the noodle maker for the KitchenAid. I do have a noodle maker for the KitchenAid, but it's not the stainless steel kind. It's some fancy thing that just doesn't do well. So I'm just going to cut up. I've got some mozzarella and some sharp cheddar, and I'm just going to kind of make. Let's see how we can do this here. Well, I can't find my pastry brush. What else is new this time of year? I'm just going to pour a little bit of water in here, and I'm going to unroll this a bit and just dampen it with my finger, press it, and close. They're not the greatest looking raviolis, right? Okay, I figured out a better way to do this. Aside from the fact is that I'm still using my fingers as a pastry brush. Take your piece of cheese, you've watered your pasta, and just roll it like that. Cut it off, fork it, and make sure it's forked on both sides. Just like that. Perfect. Unfortunately, I've done a whole bunch of ugly ones first. Since we are having kind of a special spaghetti dinner, I've got leftover buns. And I'm going to pop these in the freezer before they go stale. But I am going to make a couple of garlic cheese buns, since I do have this mozzarella left, and I have minced garlic, and I have butter. So let's just make some garlic cheese buns. I know Papa, he'll eat this. And Gracie will help me eat this. So first things first, I'm just going to liberally, because it's actually quite chilly today, and my butter's hard, so I'm just going to break. It's not hard enough to grate, but it's not soft enough to spread. It's the worst time. It's the worst kind of butter to try and do. Spread some on each bun. You spread as much as you like. You can use granulated garlic or garlic powder too, but trust me, this stuff is really good, and we like our garlic strong. Garlic's good for you, folks. It's one of nature's antibiotics. That with chives, any kind of green onion or in the onion family has medicinal properties to a certain amount of antibiotics. Now we're going to take our cheese grater here. And just before I dish up dinner, I'm going to pop these in the oven at 400 degrees for about 10 minutes. Okay, here's our water boiling. And I'm going to put the dry pasta in first. Yeah, you're not supposed to break it, I know, but we're kind of fussy for short noodles. Because these noodles are dry, we're putting them in first and then bringing them up to simmer. And Daddy came home early, so we've had to speed up the sauce by putting it on the stove. But that's okay. This isn't about the sauce. This is about the raviolis in the cheese bread, which is in the oven. Now, I watched some videos on making noodles with the different pasta makers. Now, I have one for my KitchenAid, but it's an extruder. It's not the roller cutter. What I really want is the roller cutter, for sure, for my KitchenAid. But that's the roller, the fettuccine, and the spaghetti cutter is close to $300. That just ain't going to happen anytime soon. So we're going to let this cook for about 10 minutes or 5 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and drop in our raviolis, because we really don't want to cook these. We just want to cook the noodle part. The cheese will melt mostly when we put it on the sauce on it. These are almost cooked. I like them a little al dente anyway. Now we're going to drop in our raviolis. Try not to have them sticking together. I should have listened to Celtic Bear and floured them. Or was it Mark Neff? I think it was Mark Neff. And I'm going to let these cook for about 3 minutes. And then we'll see you at the dinner table. Okay, at the couch. And here is our broiled garlic cheese bread. Okay, here is our spaghetti with cheese ravioli treats. And turkey spaghetti sauce or pasta sauce. Look at that. Get some pepper on there for Papa. And let's take it to him and see what he says. Okay, this is our traditional once a week spaghetti, but I've put in
little raviolis.
Yeah, I made homemade cheese raviolis. Watch it, they're probably hot in the center. Some are mozzarella and some are cheddar. Well, they're just like a surprise additive because I didn't have enough patience to make the entire plates of ravioli.
Very good.
Awesome. And cheese garlic bread. Thanks, honey.
And I'm pretty sure that's pretty good too.
This is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, I'm going to let you go now because I want to sit down and have dinner with my hubby. But you can bet Grace is going to be on his lap until that plate is empty. Take care. God bless.